So this is my Gas 700, which I have been working on adding some bits and pieces, some gubbins. This is a sort of rev counter, GPS mount. These are heated grips, and I added also a USB port here. Yeah, but every week that I go to start it, it has a leak, and somehow it's using up some current somewhere. So I'm going to have a look on how to fix it, because it's a pain in the backside. I also installed a quick charging point here so I can hook up my battery charger easily, because it's a pain in the backside to arrive on a Sunday for a ride and not be able to start. Okay, so at the moment the battery is being charged up, just so we can test it really well. So as you can see, there's 14.69 volts going into the battery. If I unplug the battery, see that it's sitting around 13.8. So to test the current draw, I need to take off the negative part and then see if there's any current that's being passed from the negative terminal into the circuit. The thing to do is to take the bolt that's in the battery and put all these extra terminals together. Okay, nice and tight. So once you've taken off the negative terminals, you want to join them all together, and so that all the current can be measured. You put all the accessories that I've added here all together in the same terminal. Then I've clamped one of the ammeter's probes to that terminal, and then the other one goes onto the battery down there. Right, and then this goes up to the ammeter, which you can see we've got a 0.01 amp drain, which is enough to drain the battery. Put the setting on 20 amps, and these probes are on the 20 amp reading and the common for DC current. Let's now have the two cables permanently fixed. You can see there's a 0.01 amp of a draw here, which is enough just to continually drop the battery down to a state where it can't start the bike. So under here are the fuses. Each fuse has its own circuit, obviously. So we just need to pull each fuse out and watch when that amp hopefully drops away, and then we can see which circuit it is. So number 1, 2, 6. Aha. So that's number 7. See, when we pull number 7, it drops to 0. So the flow of current is leaking out through number 7. This is when the ignition is off. So what I need to do is have a look in the manual and see which circuit that is. Okay, so here we can see in the diagram that F7 is a fuse that goes to this connector here, X292. So on the next page, X292 is the ACC1 circuit. An ACC1 circuit is one of the accessory circuits here. ACC1, which is the circuit that's normally off, it's not switched. So this is live, and this goes to my Bluetooth plug-in. So that's the issue here, is my Bluetooth socket, which should be constantly on. For some reason it's taken a drain from the system, so we'll go and check that out now. So what I need to do is, if you look at the still drawing 0.01 of an amp, If I take these and unplug it, it goes to 0. So there's the problem. So in the end, this aftermarket gas KTM, whatever it is, USB port was pulling current when it shouldn't have been. So I bought this from a dealer. I'll just take it back and ask him if he can replace it, or if it's supposed to draw current, which I suppose it's not. It's supposed to be on the always on circuit, so it shouldn't draw any current, but there must be something faulty with this. I can't open it. It's all sealed up, which is a shame. But yeah, I'll take it back to the guy and see if we can get a new one. Thanks for watching.